We have our morning oats every single day. This meal just gets better and better, particularly when you're in a calorie deficit. And we've got some sugar-free chocolate syrup, some peanut butter. I've got to show you guys this new peanut butter actually. Actually, I used it in yesterday's video. Is it? Yeah. Yesterday's video of the mini rice cakes and the ice cream, but the salted caramel peanut butter by Mavis is unbelievable. Sugar-free maple syrup, oats, and today we use the chocolate caramel Oxy Way by EHB Labs. About to smash this and then go in and hit a workout. Just got a shaker full of 2 scoops of Pride, and we have the rainbow candy flavor. I put 1 scoop of BCAAs and then 5 grams of creatine, of course. And then just had my lion's mane and the Testo Jack, which is Tonkat Ali. And we are set and ready to go. What's up, guys? So I'm starting this week's vlog on a Monday. Very busy and productive day to start the week, and that's how I like to do it. I love to start the week productive and with a really full Monday to set the tone for the rest of the week. But so far this morning, had a bunch of coaching calls, a few face-to-face clients. Now I'm about to shoot some content with a good friend of mine, Will Robertson, who is an absolute wizard with media and shooting content. And I'll have the links to all his work in the notes below, or the comment section below. So I'm about to shoot some content now, catch up with a good friend of mine this afternoon as well, and then get back to some more coaching calls. But I think it's a really good tip and a really good tool to have up your sleeve, that the beginning of the week sets a tone for the rest of it. So it's doing things you don't want to do, all right? Whether it's a cold shower, whether it's on the to-do list that you've been putting off, it's just setting the tone and understanding that what we focus on is what we get more of. Okay, so if I'm feeling good, I'm going to continue to attract more positive things. And it's all about building momentum. So start your week off in the most productive way possible. Really set that intention of how you want to feel for the day and for the rest of the week. And just start ticking the boxes. If you've got a huge to-do list, don't fucking overwhelm yourself with how much shit there is to get done. All right? The business coach that I'm working with at the moment reminded me recently of how to avoid overwhelm. When we feel overwhelmed, when there's so much shit to do, it's because it's like we're standing in the middle of a fucking tornado and we're trying to grab all these different things at once, okay? But when we're in the middle of that tornado and we just focus on grabbing one thing at a time, it's much less scary and a lot less overwhelming. We start to build more momentum. So that's the goal for me at the beginning of this week and the start of every week. And yeah, I'm sure I'll put some content in this vlog from the video shoot we're about to do now. But I hope you guys are off to a really good start to your week or your day or whenever you're watching this. But it's been a really good day so far. And now it's about staying on that high frequency and attracting more of this positivity. Danielle just came up with the greatest snack idea ever. So 2 of these mini rice cakes by Table of Plenty. This new Mavis peanut butter, which is salted caramel flavour. And then a small amount of this no added sugar vanilla ice cream by Peters. Little ice cream sandwich. And it tastes absolutely delicious.
So we've got Danny here with the cupping. He's come in with a bit of sort of postural stress, spinal sort of overload. Nothing like an injury as such, more just a cumulative overload. A bit of tightness, stiffness throughout the spine. As you can see, we've done a bit of cupping here. This is the fire cupping. It's quite decompressive by nature, which will help stimulate vascular, which is the blood supply to and from, and the lymphatic system, which will stimulate sort of some form of detoxification process, help to reduce pain and also stimulate some healing.
All right, I just had to quickly head in and see my dentist, Dr. Fatty, who had a chip in one of my... So I did Invisalign, and then I got resin bonding, which has been really good. Like, really happy with how my teeth are looking now in comparison to what they did before I started Invisalign and got the bonding and stuff done. But one of them chipped the other day, so I just had to go in, say good day to Fatty. I hadn't seen him in a while. Get this chip fixed up, which is all good now. And then we're back to work now. So I've got a bunch of coaching calls this afternoon. I'm podcasting with my good friend Will Sparks this afternoon, which I'll grab some footage of once we get there as well. But it's going to be a really cool conversation with Will. We've been doing a lot of mindset stuff together lately, and his personal growth has been incredible, and I've been super grateful to be a part of it. So I'm really looking forward to chatting with him. And then more coaching calls later today, another one with a good friend tonight as well, and just a busy day. But it's actually pretty decent weather in Melbourne today, which is nice. It's an off day from training today as well, so really just work today and a lot of admin stuff and the podcasting. But thought I'd quickly check in. If you guys are in Melbourne and you need a dentist, go and see Dr. Fatty at the Richmond Dentist. He is the GOAT when it comes to anything with your teeth, and couldn't recommend him higher enough. Shuckers. We've got Will on the pod today.
Yep.
Special audience.
Providing the pros.
Back in the new studio. Providing the pro-y. It's going to be a good ep. I'm super keen. This is... Oh, that's a different room. I didn't record in there last week, but this is eventually going to be the podcasting room. Actually, might be it today. This is the new studio. So last week we did it in that open space, but today we're first time in here. First guest in here.
Is it? Am I the first guest?
First guest in here, yeah.
That's ode.
Save it for the best, brother.
I reckon.
There's a good video.
Will, just pull your hair back a little bit.
Hello, is this your first ever pod here? To be happy.
You put a circumstance on your own happiness.
Exactly, and that's what's that going to result to? Unhappiness. Or Spencer, right? And I did his course for a week straight, and he pretty much showed me that the more you practice, not only meditation, visualizing, and I visualized my whole life anyway, so I should already know this, but it was so innocent back then. I was 16, I was pretending I was on stage in front of thousands of people. I'd sit there just like, how fucking good, and it's the same feeling.
I do play these big shows, and I've got thousands of people in front of me, and so many people around the world loving the music and the gig, the performance, and when I'm up there, I'm just an alter ego. Anything in my life going on and I get up on stage, I do not think about anything else but what I'm doing in that moment. It's the most present thing. No drug, nothing will ever come. Like, I'm getting like short of breath thinking about it because it's such a rush. And with everything, what goes up must come down.
All right. So I am prepping up tomorrow morning's shake. So then I can have as little amount of decisions as possible, or things to do in the morning between 4 and 5 a.m. before I head into my first client. But we have the Rainbow Candy Pride best pre-workout. And sometimes, like tomorrow morning, I'm not even training first thing in the morning, and I literally just have 2 scoops instead of a coffee. And it's got the nootropics in it as well, which just makes things fucking good mentally and good focus and all that stuff. Beyond BCA, so branched chain amino acids, the Fijian pineapple, best flavour in my opinion. The raspberry is quite nice as well. And we've got the creatine, 5 grams every single day. I don't load my creatine or anything, I just keep it pretty consistent. This is the weirdest scoop in the history of supplements. This is like, this tub's quite small and the scoop is the fucking largest thing ever. Realistically, it probably should be swapped over with this one, but fuck it, we'll leave it. So we're going to chuck that in there for the morning. I'm about to head to bed and I'm going to have this magnesium oil spray. I put that on my stomach. In the morning, we're having an Armour Force, some fish oils, lion's mane, and then my Tomcat Ali, which is this brand Testo Jack, which is to help increase testosterone naturally. Sorry, I just fucking lost concentration, but we're about to get this made up and get ready for bed. Wouldn't have thought so. We'll cut that bit out. Danzo and I are just on our way to the NBL. Phoenix have got a game tonight against the Tassie Jack Jumpers. So I'm just going to mute this part out, I think. Danielle, obviously a Pies fan, which is super unfortunate. I actually love pretty much everything about her, apart from that one thing. Anyway, so yeah, Creaky, this will be game 5 for the season. They're 1-3 so far, which is not ideal. A few injuries and whatnot, but hopefully a good game tonight. And then in the morning, we're going to be pretty much back here. We've got the 10K run for the Melbourne Marathon in the morning, which Danielle is super stoked about. She's really, really keen on it. She hasn't stopped talking about it all week, which would be good, but it'll be a bit of a walk in the park, I reckon. She said she's going to do it in under 40 minutes apparently, so I'm going to try to keep up, but it's actually pretty nice out here now. But hopefully a good game tonight. Hopefully Phoenix have a good win. And I've got a multi on for Creaky to drop at least 25, so if he doesn't drop 25, then I'm probably just going to stop coaching him after tonight, I think.
Bit of beer.
And that will be handed out up there as well.
She did it. 10K in the bag. Easy work. Just a light Sunday morning. She smashed it. It was actually really good fun. The weather is fucking cold, but it was perfect for the run. We did it in just over 50 minutes, which was nice. So many people. I stopped for the bathroom as well, which was quite nice, but it was good fun. It was nice finishing inside the MCG as well. And now we're just heading into one of Danielle's cafes, or one of her family's cafes, the Terrace at the Tam. Grab a coffee and something to eat. But yeah, it was a really nice way to start the day. Half marathon next.
Yeah, right.
You want my credit
You
card?
gonna get anything or what? Almost certain that's not how you do it. It's about to go and do a shoot with Athletic in for their Black Friday sales. So we'll have to catch up with the boys, head out to the warehouse.
I watched I didn't really know.
Right, man. So I've got a full day of filming today with Keep It Cleaner. So we are taking a few scoops of the Oxyway choc caramel protein for throughout the day just to make sure I can still hit my protein intake. That's kind of what I use protein powders for convenience, particularly when I'm not able to get in protein from food.
How do I unlink the audio and the video?
Hey Steph, you feeling good?
Feeling good.
Hang on. I get it?
Steph, out of 10, how good does this feel?
It's just my favourite thing in the world. It feels so nice, not at all sore.
So pushing like a 9.5 out of 10?
In pain, yes.
Yeah. It's really important, and we're keeping the weight through the heels. So if you're pushing most of the weight through your toes, you're not going to feel it as much in your glutes. You're going to get more activation through the quads. I'll really try and fire up the glutes here before we move into our workout. Britney Spears mic. So if you've got access to heavier weights, you need to go lighter in comparison to that first set, and that's completely fine as well.
And if you are pushing yourself.
What's up guys, so today is Thursday the 19th. We actually head away tomorrow, so that'll be in a separate vlog, but it's been 2 weeks since I've put up a new vlog. The last couple of weeks have been very busy. Been filming with Kick this week, filming a bunch of new workouts and a few other exciting things, along with just heaps happening with work as well. So training's been going super well. The nutrition side of things has been going well. I'll give you guys a bit of an update later in this video of where the shred is at, but super excited to get away, and I hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs. Back in the lab. It's back in the lab.
Here we are again.
Here we are again. Last day.
Wait.
Happy birthday to Ross.
Happy birthday to